My name is Mark Mahalik, and I am the brand manager for Fluance. And really, I look after everything to do with our brand awareness and brand marketing efforts. Trying to get new eyeballs on our products, looking after our PR, social media, and all of our content. So a lot of the stuff that you see out there in relation to Fluance kind of comes through me. Just excited to work in an area that I'm passionate about, and with a brand that I love, and this is a great community. And thanks, Joe, for putting this on. Excited to kind of be part of the show and meet everybody here.
Yeah, and I'm Kevin Boulet. I'm the lead of the product development team at Fluance. So basically, we come up with a lot of ideas of what type of products we want to come out with in each category, and execute it from there. So an idea, start writing it down, understanding what it is, move into prototyping, get into the engineering of things, and then eventually launch to the market.
Fluance has been around since 1999. So we actually just hit our 20-year mark last year, which is, again, very exciting for us. And really, in those early years, we were sort of known for passive home theater speakers. That's kind of where we started. We released a couple of home theater series, and they kind of got some early good buzz. And we were more so just known in online communities because we are direct to consumer. We were relatively unknown. And over the years, we developed more and more speaker series and got some good kudos and kind of grew the brand from there. Over time, we kind of began to dive into other categories. So we made one really cool product, which was a sort of a standalone music system. Actually, it's right behind me this way, the FI70. So that's really a standalone wireless music system. And it's really just kind of like a statement piece. We wanted something that, really had a wow factor to people and still sounded incredible. So that got us some attention as well. And we just continued to introduce new categories. So from there, probably 5 or 6 years ago, we got into the turntable world. And I do think we shook things up a little bit there, and we had a very attractive offering to a lot of people. We were able to offer, a really exciting product for people getting into the turntable world. And even so, we built upon that line as well. So about 2 years ago, we launched the next generation version of that, which is our reference series. And that, again, got a really great reception. We couldn't keep them like they were just flying off the shelves kind of thing. So we're delighted with how that category has taken off for us. And that's kind of what we like. We like to marry that sort of, we play on both sides, on the analog side and the digital side. We have a bit of an offering for both, which is awesome. And the other part, more recently, we also got into the powered bookshelf speaker market. So our AI40 is N60 is actually, Joe, which you reviewed both. Those have done really well for us, and we're actually going to be expanding upon that line as well. So you could consider this a HiFi Summit exclusive. You're the first to know that we are doing a next generation version of those that are coming in the new year. So we're super pumped about that, and I know we've made a ton of improvements based on what the feedback we've collected from our previous products. We've really incorporated that into these, and we're super pumped. These are gonna knock your socks off.
Yeah, just to add to that a little bit, thanks, Mark. So to add a little bit of that for the next generation, we actually did like a ground up design. So it may resemble it aesthetically, but in terms of performance, the amplifier, the drivers and everything, and the way that we approached it, we kind of went from the ground up, took all of our customers' feedback, internal kind of discussions, and as Mark said, we're super pumped with what's to come. So stay tuned in early next year. There's a couple sides to it. Some strategies are not to do DSP at all, which I can totally understand.
Yeah.
But from our perspective, thanks for saying that they look great. So that is obviously a passion of ours, to make them look great. So when they're in your home environment, they're going to look really good. But the other side of things is we're always performance first. So we want to make it accessible to everybody, but definitely have a high performance product. So We spend the majority of our time trying to fine tune it right down to every little detail. So there's tons of different research that goes into it, user experience testing, everything. Because you know, Mark and I and a lot of people here at Fluance were very passionate about audio, not just within, let's say, the work environment, but at home. We want to really have a good experience. So when we think about these products and how we approach these products, we really are designing it for ourselves because it's something that we would want in our own homes, and we do have in our homes. You can see from behind Mark, he's got a plethora of product behind him. So our main goal is engineering the highest performance products. So we want that to be for everybody. You had mentioned, yeah, DSP. We want to have a fine tune of the DSP. So we obviously want the drivers to perform very well, amplifier and everything, and then just use the DSP for that AI 40 and 60 to fine tune it to get it to where it is today. So appreciate the kind words. And I think that's mainly our philosophy is, performance first. Obviously, we put some attention into the aesthetics. Yeah.
I would love the opportunity to plug our new reference series. So I had mentioned we've developed a couple of different passive home theater systems, and we've kind of have three main different lines, and we just introduced our new reference series. So some of our kind of fans out there might be remembering the XL7 series. So this is basically the next generation version of that. And the XL8 series shares a lot of the same visual aesthetic as well, but there have been a lot of great refinements. But really, again, this is one of those things where they completely redesigned it from the inside out. And again, that reflects in the performance. It sounds incredible. So we basically have the full series available. We have the tower speakers with a down-firing subwoofer, and Kevin might want to chime in with some of the more specific details. We have a bookshelf speaker, a center, and a bipolar as well. So lots of options for people depending on what type of setup they're looking for. And especially with the towers, like you could have a great 2-channel setup with just those. You don't even need a subwoofer unless, depending on your tastes, you could obviously always add one, but it just sounds great just with those two for music listening, and even just for movies as well. Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I'd just like to add a little bit on that. For the tower speakers, they they do look commanding, but we did kind of discreetly hide that 8-inch woofer on the bottom, so it is down firing. It actually takes you by surprise when you're listening to them, and the way that we started from scratch. Although let's say the outside of the product might look very similar, there is some distinct differences, but inside is completely different. The cabinet volume, how we arrange the drivers. We utilize the tweeter from our signature series, and we took a long time to try to fine tune this product, and the results are really good so far from what we're hearing from our customers. So we're really satisfied where we got with that series, and that is a tribute to our learnings over the years from the previous series, what we did with our other products, and just kind of evolving and growing and learning. And it's I think will prove to be a very successful series. It's just launched a few months ago.
And I think as far as kind of an audio offering, like I think we've really rounded out what we have available for our customers. So, if they want a simple setup with turntable powered speakers, we have that available with the AI 40 and the turntable, like an RT8081 with a built-in preamp. And then for those that want to make a more customized system, you can go passive. You can go with one of our reference turntables as well and get your own preamp. We have a preamp that we offer, but as well, like if people want to choose one kind of for their needs, you are able to really build that system exactly as you want. So I think we have a really well-rounded offering. And with a lot of people, like we just want people to try it. Like again, I'm going to throw some all my marketing stuff at you, but like we have a 30-day free trial. So you could or risk-free trial where you could order our products, and if you don't like them, you could send them back, because that's one of the challenges of being a direct-to-consumer brand is there isn't that place to go audition them, but we're really confident in that offering. So we want people to we want to get it in your house for you to try it. And if you don't like it, well, then of course you're welcome to send it back.
So should the Signature series should they be scared? Should the Signature series be scared of this new thing? Because I see a lot of similarities, and if you're improving the performance, yeah, how does that work?
It's funny you ask. We were talking earlier about, there's other, competitors and other brands coming into different spaces, but we're also competing with ourselves with this new line. It's taking a run for its money. So I'll leave that up to everyone else to discuss online, but I will say the XL8s are very impressive. So when you're looking for like a nice natural sound, it really is impressive. The Signature series has, let's say, some other characteristics that are really good. It's got two 8-inch woofers, so it offers a lot of that bottom end. So if that's something you're looking for, then definitely the Signature series would probably be more to your style. But I'm gonna cop out of this one, and I'll let everyone else kind of have that war online to decide, which one's better. But they're both great options.
You go to fluance.com and just kind of go to the bottom of the page, you could sign up for our newsletter. So we do send updates on our new products and promotions that we have going on. So please do check that out. Obviously, follow us on social media, on the various platforms. And, please come check us out and try us out. We really want you guys to, get a Fluance product in your house and see if you like it.
I can say I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So thank you guys for doing what you're doing, because I think you guys really are introducing a whole, a new group of people who can't afford, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And I think if they get introduced to your stuff, they're going to eventually, just really get into this. Right. And so I'm proud to show your stuff.